This is the time I think I remember to promote it at the beginning of the show. I might not have, but I asked people if they wanted to, and we could learn to do this. This is a work in progress. If they had any questions, to write it in the chat box, whatever that is, and then you would look at these questions and read the good ones. First of all, do we have any questions?
Oh, we got some questions for sure. Definitely.
Fantastic.
And some comments.
So already a success.
Yes.
We got questions. So I asked for questions and you guys responded with questions. So there you go. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to let you pick them out and I want you to read them and who they're from, and I will attempt to answer them. And we don't have to do all of them. Whatever you want. I don't even know what time it is. Keep going.
We'll run through a few of them here. We'll start with 5. If we keep going, then we'll keep going. If not, that's how we'll end it. But all right, let's start with a hockey question. One that's close to my heart too, being a Pittsburgh fan and a Pittsburgh Penguins fan.
Love it.
So, and you're known for hockey, Linda. So let's start with this.
We're gonna have a lot of hockey on this show as we get close to the season.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Richard, thank you for chiming on in. Do the Penguins get Robertson?
Jason Robertson? Mm-hmm. Is that what you said? Is that what you tried to say?
Yep.
Okay. We'll have to get Dominic up on his hockey player.
I got to get a little bit more tuned in.
All right. Okay. It's all right.
Overall.
We'll get you a class later. Yeah. We'll figure it out. It's all right. Get a free pass. Will the Penguins get Jason Robertson? Well, let me tell you, if the Penguins get Jason Robertson, it'll be great. Anything for Sid. That's my tagline, hashtag, anything for Sid. Sid has been so loyal to that franchise. It goes without saying. Every time people like me bring up that he should go to another franchise, go to Colorado, play with his buddy Nathan McKinnon, win another cup with him, do that kind of stuff. Sid is like, no way. And if he was talking to me, he'd be like, no way, Linda. I'm not leaving the Penguins high and dry. I'm staying here. Gino's staying. Our guys are staying. Chris Letang is staying. The core is here. All right. They shocked me last year. They made the playoffs. I picked them to beat the Flyers. They let me down. Would the Penguins go after Jason Robertson? I sure hope so. Any team that gets Jason Robertson, it's fantastic. I interviewed Jason a bunch of times. Obviously, he might go back to Dallas. I don't know what the situation is, but the fun part of the hockey right now is the offer sheets and things going on. The big story in the offseason was Anaheim Duck. He's so young, Leo Carlsson. Flyers, Daniel Briere, the GM, offering Leo Carlsson $18 million a year. Ducks were forced to match it. They did it. And Leo Carlsson is making $18 million a year. So guys like Jason Robertson, who's had, multiple 40-goal seasons, whatever it is, I don't have his numbers in front of me, but he's a top tier player. He's looking for big bucks, and which team can afford him. So if the Penguins can pull it off, God bless them. It'd be great. I'd love to see Sid compete again.
Absolutely. And Penguins are under new ownership too. They just got bought out. So you never know what could happen. They seem pretty gung-ho about doing some big things. So I'm pretty excited for that aspect. And
all right,
next up, we got Rick here. Rick Harris. Thanks for chiming in. Is this the year that Jordan Love becomes elite?
Okay, interesting you brought up Jordan Love. I love Jordan Love, no pun intended. I know people, pile on Jordan Love. They shouldn't. We look at his numbers. They're amazing. He's always in the top 10. Sometimes top 5. Last year he was in the top 5 in like major categories. People don't want to see it. I don't know what it is. I'd say he's one of the top 3 underappreciated quarterbacks in the NFL. I will in a future show do a segment on underappreciated quarterbacks in the NFL. And Jordan Love is one of them. He might be the first one that's underappreciated. This is not on him. He's had some issues around him, the people that are on that team. There's some coaching situation there. Bottom line is this: Jordan Love is not your problem, Packer fans.
No.
Next.
All right. Let's go with this one. This is a funny one, actually. Dave Felbo, thank you for chiming in. Here's my question. The game that Linda was describing was called Operation.
Thank you.
My question was, how come they didn't give him any anesthesia and knock him out? His eyes were open the whole game. That is kind of disturbing.
What are we talking about? The guy on the game or?
The whole game operation with the guy. His eyes were wide open the whole dang time.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, so I don't have an answer to that. But you
know
what?
That's
a very deep question. I might have to get back to you on that. I don't know. It still is a successful game. Nothing's perfect. Next question.
All right. This is a comment here from Jim in Coachella. The biggest problem
Jim.
with the Cowboys is the owner. Do you think that's correct?
Listen, the Cowboys, what I like about the Cowboys and why I think they're going to bounce back, I know I kind of just skirted over them. Mainly because, Dom, you had Patrick Mahomes' picture up there way too long.
Right.
I was distracted by Patrick Mahomes when I was talking about the Dallas Cowboys. So I was like, let's get on.
Episode 1. We're episode 1.
All right. I know it's like Rip Dom Day, but I really am not doing that. But it is the truth. Patrick Mahomes was up there too long. Dallas Cowboys, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm really excited for what they've done because they have done so many. Their defense was so awful, but they had one of the best off seasons, one of the best drafts. This is why I think they're going to win the NFC East. They had a better draft than the Eagles. They had a better off season than the Eagles. I just think they've made all the right improvements on defense. I'm not worried about their offense, not with those guys that they have. So, for Dak to throw to, CeeDee Lamb and Pickens, Pickens just got to get his head in the game. But other than, that being a Steelers, you're a Jets guy. So I always forget you're in Pittsburgh. You think you're all the people. Okay. But anyway, I really like the Cowboys this year. And the owner, I can't kill him because he did the right things. Jerry Jones did the right things this offseason. He saw the limitations. He saw where the needs were, and he made fixes. And let's see how it plays out on the field.
Yeah, people criticize him a lot, but I tell you what, when it comes to the draft, he drafts some big name players and they make an impact right on the field, right off the bat a lot of the time. So
yeah. Next.
That's scary. Next up, we got I like this one.
All right. Is this the fifth and final?
Yeah, we can do that. This is it right here. Tom Hellick. Thank you for chiming in. Where do you think Connor Hellebuck is going? I'm saying Buffalo. Who's going to be crazy enough to sign Logan Stanley?
Okay, let's just deal with Connor Hellebuck. Okay. Connor Hellebuck, I would love to see him in Buffalo. End of story. The Sabres, so exciting last season. Again, may I mention again my sister Donna, Salty Chef's Restaurant. Big Sabres fans. I want Connor Hellebuck in there. He's just such a great human. Did you know he wrote children's books? People don't know. Yeah. When I got to interview him a few times, we talked about, they wrote a few years ago, I wrote a children's book. Of course, I love goalies because obviously I was a goalie, but he's just a great human. And I would love to see him in Buffalo. So that's where I'm hoping he goes. And speaking of goalies and weird situations, I don't know why the Edmonton Oilers didn't go for Connor Hellebuck. Their goalie situation to me is still a mess. Once we get closer to hockey season, I'll go on one of my rants. Connor McDavid deserves better in all aspects. Speaking of loyalty, I don't know if he's going to be as loyal as Sid has been, because at least the Penguins and throughout the years, the different ownerships and all of that, all they wanted to do was win and did the right things so the Penguins could win as many cups as they did. Connor McDavid is capable of doing that. He's unfortunately with the wrong organization. And until they improve and get better, it's going to be the same old shit. So Connor Hellebuck, finish strong, finish your legacy with the Buffalo Sabres. That's what I hope happens.